Is ever a place you want to be this morning to watch some quality schoolboy rugby? Gqeberha Grey High School is the place to be. If you're in and around the city, get yourself down here and enjoy what is to be a really good day of rugby. We see Hudson Park have just joined the field in the middle there, taking over, making their little centre circle as they prep themselves for kickoff, and St Charles slow to their start.
Cochrane, static carry there for Allardyce, driven backwards. Cochrane, still options are plenty here for St Charles. They look for depth. Mohammed passes inside to Petty, big hits on Mohammed. Guys are flying in at the moment. Cochrane, great hands there from Chiwesi. Offloads, oh, taken on the second grab by Odell. Flings it out. Wide here, through up Ajibiade. Good carry from the big man. Offloads off the ground at Cochrane. Can he get a pass away? Cochrane finds Veldsman. Hudson Park at 6s and 7s. Another great offload off the ground to Odell. Can St Charles max it or capitalize on this conservative possession in the last few moments? Veldsman. Hudson scramble back into position here. But there are options on the outside. Petty finds Mohammed. Good handle from Nsangeni. Mohammed at 9. Looks left, looks right. Finds the tight set prop. Allardyce. Allardyce still going. Stretches for the line. Cochrane. Oh, and it's gone awry. Knock on from Odell. But there's a penalty.
Set up just off screen there. We'll see Mohammed and the right wing of Atin Korsi trying to find some space.
So hands on. That's work play from Veldsman. He's caught in possession. Cochrane gets it out. Close to Petty. Power from the 13. Cochrane, quick ball. Not the best pass. But very well done there by Nsangeni, who gets very close as the fly half. Cochrane. Close to the middle finger of Makula. Lowered his head there a little bit, lucky not to get penalized. Little shift pass to Petty. Shrugs off one defender, still going, he's over the line, Petty. And try awarded. Great work from the 13. Got that ball with 2 defenders on him, showed the leg drive and the power, and he gets over for St Charles' first try of the match. And no rush with the conversion, it's over, 7-0.
Around the corner to have a look as we see Cochrane picks that ball up from the base very, very carefully, and out the back, we're past the dummy runner, and Petty beating number 8 there of Mchini fairly easily, and then a leg drive over the whitewash, and that's the first point.
As Cochrane will feed the scrum. That's a good shot for St Charles. Flat to Petty, been the go-to so far for his team. Throws a wild pass though, and almost a hand for Hudson. No knock on is the call. Now St Charles over that ball, possibly hands in. No. Turnover is good. And time for Nsangani. Puts a good kick. He finds a bit of grass downfield. Hudson with 4 men back though. Chance to launch a counter-attack if they want to. No, the kick is the option. And none of their forwards have retreated. All offsides at the moment. Wide to Mohammed. Can he link on the outside? And he's still going, is Mohammed. Space to move for the fullback. Still going, great pass inside. And the captain, Veldsman, will run in for a try. Beautiful attacking play here. Sorry, Matthew Fick is the try scorer. But the break from Mohammed, unbelievable, Declan.
Fleet-footedness from the number 15 for St Charles, and then great inside pass and support play to Matthew Fick, the vice captain. Oh, great running rugby. That's exactly what we want to see from schoolboy rugby.
Yeah, the replay. And there was the choice to kick back. No chase line whatsoever from Hudson Park. Holes all over. And this man Mohammed dancing through. And then Fick, the gleeful recipient for that pass. Short sprint for him as he goes in under the poles. And 14-0. Mountains of Cloud for Hudson Park at the moment. Cochrane. Great hands there from Fick. Again, apologies, Feltzman. I've confused these two guys a few times today. My eyes checked. Mohammed. And that kick might be a little bit too far. It's still in play, though. Work to do for Hudson here. As off they go. Great offload. Stretching his legs is Mbane. And short blast the whistle from the referee. As he comes back into the territory of Hudson Park. I think this man might be concussed here. Oh, goodness. Oh, not looking very good there for young Makula.
Excellent work there from the number 21 of Mbekwa, who beats the first man and takes a heavy contact on the prop forward of St. Charles, and it's not going to be a nice outcome for the young lad.
And to the front of variation, Hudson Giddy finds Dolo. It's a pass, knocked on. It could be an advantage at Hudson Park. Finally some space to run. As they come the same way, Hudson, hands on the outside. And they probably should have gone from Mbane, but there's a penalty. Tapped and go quickly. This is Hudson we know and love. Snayers. And off to the races goes Kwesha. Oh, but a penalty against him here. The best passage of play Hudson have had all game long. And the defensive of St. Charles holds firm on the outside. Breaks in between games. Lots of conversations about that as we go into the future of our beloved sport. Meantime, St. Charles lead 14-0. Great take at the front of that line out by Feltzman. And off goes Fick. Fick with room to move. Tries to beat him on the outside. He's still going. He's Fick. Mazy run here. Probably should have passed. Cochrane. The wide pass to Mohammed. Switches. Oh, and unfortunately, Petty overrun that support line. Molo at the Wilderklaver this weekend. And a good scrum from St. Charles. That's in a very, very quick, better line speed from them. And that pass has gone to no one. A chance for Hudson. Off they go through Mbekwa. And again, Petty attacks the ruck with vigor. St. Charles possibly off their feet. No, turnover is good. Oh, Hudson get it back. Peters. Chance for Sunjani. Well tackled. St. Charles have committed numbers though to that contact point. Advantage for Hudson Park. Space on the outside. They've got an overlap if they can get it through the hands. Caught in possession is Gobile. Gets to ground. Gidi. The Mchini, probably their standout today, the 8s, getting close to the line. Gidi. And finally, something to scream about for Hudson Park as Jackal Wright gets over.
It's exactly what we were saying moments before this. Hudson Park, with their backs up, are going to be a dangerous team to play against. And you see body language has changed for the young men in red and white.
Of Hudson Park, they've scored once, they'll want to score again as we see the replay of the try. Wright screaming for that ball. And fairly belligerently just blast past the poor defensive effort of Hutton Corsi as he gets over. As Mohammed puts up a nice contestable here. Well taken under a lot of pressure. They put some ground to cover to Hudson. Giddy probes the touchline. It's not a bad nudge. The bounce is fairly unkind to all concerned. Knocked on by Cochrane. Giddy. Dolo up the back. It's not a great pass. Oh, and this could put the game to bed as Nsangeni goes under the poles. set up there, give it a bit of air down this left-hand touchline, and rather play down in St. Charles's half would have been the better option. There we go, 21-5.
Although St. Charles have been probably the better side overall throughout this game. It's not really the story of the second half here, as you see in Sangeni pick that up with his right hand and show a little bit of pace, beat the last two defenders and run in, do a little splash down under the posts for the cameras there.
With some dusty old video VHS cassettes, we're not sure how I can play them nowadays. Couldn't even plug it into a TV set anymore.
No AV cables around on my set there.
And in the meantime, St. Charles setting off through Petty. Petty still going. Far too much space for him on the outside, and Maats Mohammed puts it on the foot. Covered by Mbekwa. No, lost ball. Another big collision here, knocked on by St. Charles. Manga. And they're going to have a crack again through Dolo, who's well tackled again by Petty. Lined him up. Still going is Dolo. Now the double hit comes. Fick joins in. Now Hudson are going to move this. They're going to have a crack from far out. And on the foot it goes. A lot of height on that kick. Well covered by Nkosi. Still going his left wing. His first chance to show. He's got some wheels. And that's a great try. Another one for the highlights reel.
Nobody wanting to make a tackle there on that left winger.
My word, Hudson Nkosi. Phenomenal speed from him. Spinning out of the tackle. And then a clean pair of heels as he goes in for his first try. And the fourth for St. Charles.
His final 3 and a bit minutes. It's a very good strike. And off the upright.
Well, that should be worth a point at least.
I'll just give them one.
Great strike there. Here's the replay. The spin. And then I think he'd be quite surprised his own left. And sprints away up into the corner. St. Charles' fourth try. They're going home with 2 wins out of 2 here. Only seconds left in this game. Spin there from Gubile. Hudson want to get this wide. The pass is a terrible one and another interception. Knocked on. And it seems he might have time for the scrum. No blast of the siren yet. The ref has a look at his watch as Boehm feeds the scrum. St. Charles are up very early there as Dolo goes into contact. Advantage for offsides. And through the hands they go. Not the best pass. And it's been knocked on. And a dramatic show there of the knock-on by the referee before the final whistle. 26 points to 5. A fine victory for the boys from Maritzburg College, who conclude their first Grey High Festival with 2 victories out of 2 matches.
Excellent game here between these two rugby teams, and I think St. Charles are really good for all money here in their victory. It's great to see the shaking of hands here. It's these values that hold us and bind us together as rugby lovers at the Standard Bank Grey High School Rugby Festival.